Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Evan Groom. We're in the Audio Technica booth in the Winter 2015 NAMM show. Today we're going to be showing our System 10 Pro. It's what we're releasing this month at NAMM. Let me tell you guys a little bit about System 10 Pro and how it sets itself apart from other wireless systems out there on the market. Traditionally, a wireless system will operate on a UHF or VHF frequency level, which is right about where the radio and television bands are. So there's a lot of clutter in those frequency bands. What we've developed is this System 10 Pro. It operates in the 2.4 gigahertz digital realm, which is up where Wi-Fi is. So yes, it's still cluttered up there because everything has a Wi-Fi router today. So what we've developed actually is our microphones and our receivers are constantly talking to each other. At any given time, it has two backup frequencies in its back pocket. So if it senses a disturbance in the frequency path, it'll actually change frequencies without the user doing anything. So it's really seamless audio. When it does do that, it doesn't break any of the audio either. So it's really good, really rock solid audio. Let me tell you about our System 10 Pro. This is what we're releasing at NAMM this year. It's a rack mountable unit, and what else is different about it is you can actually get 2 receiver units per half rack space. And if you look over here, you can get up to 10 channels of wireless in only 2.5 rack spaces. So something we were really going for is rack space efficiency for our end user clients, so they don't have to carry around huge rack cases with them if they're a touring band or whatever. So that's something that's new. What else? Another cool feature about this is when you have to remote something, and I'll briefly discuss what remoting is for those of you who do not know what it means. Remoting is like, say you own a church or you run sound in a gym. Your rack-mounted case may be in a room, say a floor below between a couple doors. What's going to happen is your signal is going to have a lot of interference because it can't travel through those walls very well. So what you'll end up doing is you'll actually take the antennas off the unit and remote it into the performance hall, so you'll get that line of sight so there's no disturbance. But a problem that you have when you remote antennas is that it's a very expensive, something very expensive to do. So what Audio Technica has done with the System 10 Pro, actually, if you take a look over here, rather than taking the antennas off and remoting them, what you can do is hit this eject button, excuse me, and what you have here is the actual entire wireless receiver unit. In the back of this unit, as you can see, is a Cat 5 connection, which is a very cheap cable that you can get at any real convenience store. You can get about 100 meters, which is about 300 feet, in Cat 5 cable. And what you can do, as you can see on the wall here, we have a model here mounted on the wall with the Cat 5 cable here. So then after you mount this, you can actually get an additional 200 feet from your wireless mic to the receiver unit. So ultimately, from the mounted chassis, you can get about 500 feet away from the rack case. So that's some serious distance that we're talking. An issue that a lot of people run into is, so what's the latency? And I'll briefly describe what latency is. It's the delay from the time you speak into the microphone and the time it comes out of the PA speaker. So a lot of the times people say, so you're running this over 500 feet, there's got to be some delay, right? Well, because we're breaking it up in this Cat 5 cable and breaking it up into 2 separate processes, the latency is actually only 2.8 milliseconds. When you start noticing a delay in the vocals or instrument at about 10 milliseconds, so we're way under that delay path there. Another thing that's cool about this is that it does come with either a handheld mic, a headset, or a lavalier mic that clips onto your t-shirt for interviews, or a wireless body pack for instrumentalists. So very unique system here that Audio Technica has launched. So thank you for listening, and have fun at NAMM.